loves, welcome to Healer's Heart Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that this will not resonate with everyone. Please take what resonates to your story, leave what doesn't. If you force it, you will become confused. Now, my readings are not gender specific, so when I say he or she, I am referring to masculine and feminine energy that we all embody and to go back and forth on. So gay, bi, straight, transgender, lesbian, doesn't matter, whatever you're into, welcome. There's no judgment here. If you are dealing with multiple people, use your discernment to know who's who in the story. I'm going to be reading energy, and energy is very fluid. So anything that your energy has touched, past, present, or future is what I can pick up on. So it's up to you to decide where you fall in everything, where other people fall in everything. Keep in mind, everyone will resonate from opposite ends of the story. So, like you can resonate from the side of, I don't know, one side, and then another person can be the same sign as you as represent from the complete other. So keep in mind, these are going to resonate differently for everyone. Take it however it comes to you. If you are looking for something a little more personal, you can send me an email at HealersHeartTarot@gmail.com. I also have a number listed if it's easier for you guys to text, 971-354-9504. I try to keep my readings as affordable as I can, so they go anywhere from $11.11 to $44.44. And I don't charge for the subject or the time. I only charge or the question or the subject. I only charge for the time. So however we can help and assist you and connect you to your higher self, that's my mission and my goal. I understand that I'm not for everyone, so keep in mind that my readings are very focused on your healing and getting you out of whatever you feel stuck in. Not so much continuing to kind of I don't know. I feel like there could be some, I don't want to like throw shade on how other people work because it's none of my business. It's just that I've noticed that some people get frustrated with me when I don't conform to the way that when I don't tell them what they want to hear. So just keep that in mind. And that's everything. How are you doing, my Gemmies? How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. During my meditation, though, I kept feeling this very intense frustration. It was just like I feel like right now you're trying to do whatever it takes to make you feel good. For some of you, that is pushing you towards your spirituality a little bit more. So you're starting to remember to meditate. You're starting to remember to, I don't know, some of you started doing yoga. Some of you started doing journaling. Some of you started reading books. You know, whatever it takes to make you feel good. That's usually how it starts. When we're in our dark night of the soul and we get so tired of being down there, we're like, fuck, I need something. Like, let me find something that's going to make sense of whatever this is. It feels like some of you are in that, but I feel like on the same note, you guys are also kind of moving towards whatever feels good. And that's, for some of you, I'm picking up that that's not in the healthiest way. So it could be like people, it could be attention, it could be something like you're starting to revert back to just because it's a temporary fix, which is, I mean, it's fine. You're going to do it until you're ready to not do it. It's just that I feel like that's what's keeping you in the loop. And if the point is to get out of that, then that's not really working for you. I'm going to go ahead and play the song that I got for you guys during my meditation. And then I've been trying to get your love energy for a while now. It's just not coming out. I guess I'm meant to channel. There it is. But other than that, I hope you guys are good. Hold on. I think it's this moon that we're having that we had in you. It was pretty intense. The separation. Yeah, you see, my loves, the tower, what flipped over was the tower, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Four of Swords. Oh my god. I'm not using this deck. It doesn't feel right. So that's the song that I got for you guys. It's called Drinking and Driving. And it's by Jenny Aiko. It really feels separation. So some of you could have just gone into separation with your person. And let's face it, all right, Gemini, like being 100% honest, there's people that have a really hard time being alone. There's people that have a really, really hard time not talking to anyone or not giving into anyone's attention or just completely being by themselves. And I feel like someone's giving into, I don't know, entertaining other people or, I don't know, posting intense selfies on, I mean, no judgment, you can post a nude all you want, like it's not a judgment, it's the reason why you're doing it, right? Like if you just want to post a nude just to post a nude, then go for it. But if you want to post a nude to make yourself feel better because of the compliments that other people are going to be giving you, that's a little different. That at that point you are trying to get outside validation, you're trying to get yeah, it's not going to work. I mean, it will work for a little bit, but it's a temporary fix. The Knight of Wands, but it is in reverse, kind of moving in action. Again, whatever feels good. That's all this Knight of Wands is. You have to remember at this point in the Knight of Wands' life, there's no family, there's no nothing. This knight is free to do and roam as he wishes. He's not tied up to anything, and that's why he is the slut in the deck, because he kind of just goes from village to village, getting ready to fight. Tonight's my last night. Why would I give it up, you know? Why would I stop something that feels good? Which is like, but in their mind, like tonight's, I feel like this is a person that thinks that they're in constant battle with the world. Maybe even have like that mentality of tonight, I could die any minute type of thing. I mean, we all grew up in different neighborhoods, and I understand what when people think like that, I understand how it can happen. The Queen of Swords in reverse. See, but I feel like someone's not choosing to look at it, and my Gemmies is coming at it as you. That's not choosing to look at what you're doing or how you're aiding yourself. And maybe you know yourself that that's not the greatest way to go. The Knight of Cups in reverse. That all of the offers that are coming towards you are bullshit. Like, it's like you can feel it, you can spot it, but it feels good. But it's like some people, also feel like you're telling yourself, or they're telling themselves, well, I'm in separation, so we're not together, I could do whatever I want. I really think you're just gonna, I think you're gonna do it until you're ready to stop. I mean, it's no judgment. Again, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing. There isn't. The only thing that what you're trying to do, though, is you're trying to get out of that. You're trying to get out of feeling good, out of feeling bad, I mean. And the longer you resist, the longer it stays in you. And the longer you have to do this. And then the more you do this, the more you're going to rely on other people to make you happy. And the deeper into the hole you go. So why not just realize, oh, that's what I'm doing. Let me just stop. Let me just not go and get any attention from anybody else. Let me just be here and be by myself. Some of you don't want to sit your ass down, and the universe keeps trying to sit you down. Like some of you, like, I don't know, you go into like a mini hermit mode and you come out and you tell the world like you're okay, but you're not. And you know you're not okay. You know you're still hurting, but I can see you trying to make make things better for yourself by, I guess, like faking it till you make it. And I guess that works in some areas, but I feel like this is too deep for you to do this with. Like whatever this is, whatever this pain is, it's not an easy thing for you to deal with. And it's not fair for you to have to hide that to the world just to make the world feel comfortable or make them feel like, I don't know, like you got your shit together. Nobody has their shit together. There's no such thing. This world is fucked up. Like there's no such thing. It does not matter how much money you have or how many degrees you have or how much anything you have. You ain't got your shit together. I bet you anything. I tap into your mental I could, no, no. There's nobody. And so I feel like you're giving yourself so much pressure. Some of yours, like, it's almost like you're telling yourself, like, I can't sit here anymore. I have to go. I have to go and just do this because I can't. Like, you're getting frustrated and sitting in your own pain, right? Like, look how she's laying there. She's like, I want to go out there. Like, I don't know. Just keep in mind, it's fine if you want to have those connections that you know don't lead anywhere. Fine, do that, my love. More power to you. But continue to keep in mind that it's not going to lead you anywhere. Don't try and make a fairy tale out of a fucked up situation. All right, it is not. We fell in love in a hopeless place. You don't have to be. Oh no, I have that song stuck in my head. You don't have to be like in a crazy ass relationship, in an extremely unbalanced relationship. Temperance came out in reverse. Temperance is my fix-it angel. The fix-it angel won't even come in and fix this. They're like, nope, it's completely broken down. You need a new fucking car. It's like your car is all in parts and you just want the universe to put it all together. And you're just like, no. Like, no, you took it all apart. Why are you asking us to put it back together? Like, I honestly feel like some of you have a lot of different options, but it's those options, no, bye. All right, it needs to be you. Okay, let's just cut those out. Let's cut those cups out. That's what it needs to look like. All right, you just need to be with you for a little bit, Gemini. No more people. All right, I really feel like there is a cup that you're thinking about the most, that you're thinking about taking. You're maybe even thinking about manifesting it back in, but right now you're still looking at all of the other options just to make yourself feel better. And again, nothing wrong with it, but it's just gonna leave you in that longer. And I feel like this week you're frustrated at that because, my love, there's gonna come a day where other people's judgments are gonna end up like taking over your life. If you don't stop, right? You live by other people's judgments, you die by it too. All right, if you allow other people to put the price on you, keep in mind they will always want to pay less. It does not matter who it is. Everybody does not want to pay full price. Even if you go to the dealership and there's a big ass sticker on the fucking car, everyone comes in and asks for something cheaper. Like, it's nature's way to, it's for us, I guess, look for something, whatever. We're very stingy. And so everyone's always going to want to pay less until you value yourself at a really high price where you're like a Birkin bag, all right, where you finally value yourself as something that's, you know, untouchable and hard to reach. Because for a lot of people, a Birkin bag is a $20,000 bag, $50,000. It's a pretty expensive bag. Like, they can go up there, all right, but you know, they could have easily been like, okay, they're just $20 at Walmart or whatever, you know? You decide what your price is. And people will pay for you. It's just going to be those very tiny few that can actually afford you. And that's a good thing, okay? It's not a bad thing. It's just that right now, I don't know, my loves, but it feels like you're like at... No, I don't like it. It feels like you're giving yourself off for a discount. What the fuck? No. You're worth the full price. I hope that makes sense. It's just, I don't like it because I personally, I have Gemini in my Mercury. So I know Mercury and Gemini. So I know that it's easy to get wrapped up in that because Gemini, you can get really, really locked in your head. And so it's easy to get sucked in and pulled in towards what does feel good. But that's where strength and, you know, your own power comes into play. That's where you can come in and step in and stop it. And you don't have to continue to go in the loop. I feel like this week, you guys are going to get out of that energy, but I do feel like maybe you were in it for some time. I don't want to say like for a while, but it could have been like, I don't know, maybe a couple of months. Like, keep doing what makes you feel good. As far as like whatever is healthy, you can do as many times. All right. How can you tell between things that are healthy for you and things that are bad for you? The best way is if you do it every single day, will it kill me? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, then stop. If the answer is no, then continue doing it. Now, like, will it affect me at some point? And I'm not talking about like an actual, like the worst thing that could happen, an actual physical, like whatever. How can I put it? I'm trying to think of like the right words or how to explain that. Like, for example, alcohol. If you drink alcohol every day, eventually it will cause some type of disease and hurt you. Right? If you have sex with strangers every single day, eventually it will hurt you. If you live off of other people's validations every single day, eventually it will hurt you. Right? And so what is healthy for you to do, and however it's healthy for you to cope, is by doing things that won't ever hurt you. Why would you want to? Does that make sense? It's like putting your hand in a fire and blaming the fire for burning you. Fox Spirit. I can't remember who had this one. I don't know why I just heard Where the Buffalo Play. My kiddos are having fun. All right. Be alert now, for Fox Spirit has appeared and you are meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, grace, and I don't know how to say that word. My accent can't even I can't say it, sorry. Fox Spirit helps you to think on your feet, using the best judgment and wits to help you slip into a more adventurous situation. Now is not a time to hesitate, but a time for swift action of the mind, a time to think outside the box and notice the many ways in which you might make a move, aware of your surroundings and always clear on what you deserve, wish to co-create. Trust your cleverness, guided by Fox Spirit. It will serve you well. Are you camouflaging yourself to avoid intimacy? Perhaps you are being too clever for your own good and playing games to protect yourself. Being dishonest with yourself or others can become isolating and create obstacles of true connection. Fox Spirit calls you to be attuned to what is happening within you and around you, so that your quick thinking and creativity can lead you to better relationships and situations. You are called to use Fox Spirit beneficially rather than in ways to keep you from experiencing what you want. Or perhaps right now you are realizing that a situation is trickier than it appears on the surface, and you are afraid to make a move. In case it turns out to be a mistake, Fox Spirit is here to remind you that when you are in alignment with the Great Spirit, the answers and solutions can come quickly and you can trust them. Don't overthink a situation in order to avoid the challenge of facing a difficult truth. Fox Spirit creative... Oh, shit. You guys should have told me. Actually, you did. Thank you. Fox Spirit's creative nature will always be there to guide you and help you move quickly into better circumstances. I love it. I love it. I think it's true. Are you lying to yourself and other people to make yourself feel better? I just heard there's no one to call because I'm just playing games with them all. The more I say I'm happy, the more that I'm feeling alone. As I spend every hour, I go through the motions. I can't even get the emotions to come out. I'm dry as a bone, but I just want to shout, what now? It's a song. It's called What Now? Your reading felt very similar to Aries, so you could be, or Taurus. I don't know, one or the other. Somebody had that. So I don't know. Go check it out if you want to cross watch. All right, my loves. I love you so much, my Gemmies, and I hope that this helps somebody. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. Bye, my loves.